Hey guys, I'm back again to show you how to apply our press-ons. So these are going to be the short square matte black press-ons, which are pretty phenomenal. This is called Blackout, but I'm showing you this package because I already ripped into the other package, but I'm actually applying another one. I already went live on my personal page and applied this one. So I'm going to show you another strip so that I can give you all my tips and tricks. These should not pull your hair. There should be no lifting. There should be no pop-offs. And if there are, please watch this video so that we can get our application down exactly right, because these will not have any of those things as long as they're applied correctly, and we can absolutely get you there. There's going to be a learning curve possibly if you've used other press-ons, but these are probably going to be better. So these all come with adhesive built in to each strip, so you're not going to have to mess with glue. The adhesive is already on that strip with this plastic coating or covering that covers it, and it has a number on it. So once you know what number you are, what number your nail is, you can always just revert back to that number each time you apply. But the first time you're going to have to figure out which number you are. Um, so before you begin, nail prep is really important. So you're going to want to push your cuticles back. And if you have stubborn cuticles, you need to buy like a cuticle softener and really get those nail cuticles back, because likely if you're having lifting or it's snagging your hair, it's because we didn't prep those cuticles and get them off your nail bed. If these can't apply directly to your nail bed and something is in the way, it's going to be in the way of the adhesive, and that's how you're going to have nail snags and lifting. So we just want to get a really good seal on there, and you're going to get that by fully pushing back all the dead skin and all the cuticle. And then if you're going to buff your nails, you don't have to, but if you're going to, you would buff them now. You want to file them down. If you're using the shorts, these are going to be more of a petite size, these short squares. They fit me, like the thumb is a little small, but I can still make them work. And I have pretty big thumbs. So they should fit most people, but they might be too small for you. And if they are, please let me know because I can get that resolved for you. These are going to be a little bit smaller. But what I want to tell you with these are if your nail bed is really long, so even though my nails are short, my nail bed is really long and they're gonna be too long for these. So I'm gonna have to file down all of that extra, like all that excess right there, all that extra nail. I'm gonna have to file that down because the glue only comes out so far, especially on those short ones. So if your nail extends past the glue, past the adhesive, then you're going to have a part of your nail that doesn't have adhesive on the press on. So it's not attached to your press on, it's just loose. And it's going to be, there's going to be a gap right there that's going to snag your hair. So you want to, if your nails are long, you're going to have to trim them down so that they are fully covered by the adhesive, right? So the ones on the long strips go down pretty far, but the short ones are the ones that are, the adhesive is going to be short. So you have to file your nail down so that it's all touching the adhesive. Does that make sense? But for the long ones, you shouldn't have that problem unless your nails are really long. So you're going to file them down at this point and you're going to go wash your hands because these are removed with an oil-based remover, and I do have a video on that. The oil-based remover is going to be what removes these. So if you have oils on your skin, that adhesive is not going to attach the way that or bond the way that it should because of the oil. So you want to go wash your hands. It's best to use like a Dawn dish soap or some kind of dish soap that's degreasing, especially if you have oily skin. And then you want to use our prep pad. The prep pad comes inside the package. You want to just open that and prep your nails, really, really wipe them off. And then I usually wipe my fingers off as well because we carry oils on our fingers. Um, if your hands are cold, I know this is crazy, but if your hands are cold, they're not going to apply as well as if they're warm. So I have a heating pad. Every time I apply and my hands are cold, I have this heating pad handy and I just turn this on low and I lay it on my desk and I leave all my strips on top of it. And that way my hands and my strips stay warm while I'm applying. If you have cold hands or your room is cold, if they're warm and everything's, and the strips are and the everything is nice and warm, it's going to be okay. Like room temperature is good, but if they're cold, they're not going to apply very well. So you want to make sure that everything is warm, room temperature. And then sizing is going to be really important. So once you know your size, you're going to remember your number and everything's going to be fine. But if you're in between sizes, if they're too small, you're going to see your nail on the side and you're not going to want that. They're not going to like have a problem, but if they're too small, you're going to know that you can see your nail. If so, go up a size. If they're too big and they're running into your skin or they're running into your cuticle up here on the corner, then you're gonna want to like file them down a little bit. So this, I'm actually in between sizes right here. So I'm gonna hold it up and it's really just up by the cuticle that I would need to file that down a little bit. So I'm just going around the corner and making this fit my nail before you take the adhesive strip off, because otherwise the dust when you're filing is going to get on the adhesive and you don't want that. Okay, so that looks like a perfect fit. So get all that dust off. And you want to peel this protective layer off. It has perforation right there. So if you didn't want to expose all of the adhesive because your nails are shorter, and if that adhesive is exposed, it's going to catch like dog hair and dirt and it's going to get gross under there. So I'm going to put this down. You can actually just peel off what you need and leave this part covering that adhesive so that it's not getting like dirt and stuff in there. I prefer to just put it on and then take my fingertips and just peel out the adhesive. After a couple of hours, you should just be able to peel out that adhesive because I want the adhesive to cover my full nail so that I'm not snagging my hair. So either way is going to be fine. I know some people take like plumping top coat and put it underneath here. If the adhesive's sticking out, they just put like a coat of something under there just to cover it. So that works too, whatever you want. Okay, you're gonna push your cuticle back one more time, and then you're gonna apply these are so easy. You're gonna apply these at a 45-degree angle because you don't want the adhesive to touch your nail bed until you're ready. And you wanna just bump it up right up to your cuticle at a 45-degree angle and then lay it down. It's that easy. And then look at it and straighten it out and make sure it's not on your skin. Make sure it's right up to your cuticle. Make sure it's even centered. So I need to like move it over a little bit, and you can move them while it's on your nail. You'll be able to like move them into place and then hold it down for 45 seconds. It is that easy. And when you get the nail prep down and you get the sizing right, these are going to last for so long. I had mine on for 14 days. It's only recommended to wear them for 10 days, but I had mine on for 14 days and they could have lasted longer. And what you're going to notice is the adhesive is flexible. What that means is it's going to move with your nail bed. So you're going to feel the first 48 hours is the adhesive is really working to bond for 48 hours. You're going to be fine after a couple hours. You can get your hands wet and take your shower and stuff. The longer you keep your hands dry, the better. So I recommend doing them before bed and then going to bed. But after 2 hours, you should be good to go. Even an hour, like I'm good to wash dishes after an hour. But the adhesive is going to take 48 hours to fully work its bond in. Like it's magical. And you're going to feel it wiggle around. So I don't know if you can see this. There's something on my nail. Um, can you see it moving? I put this on right before I came on here. I put this one on in my personal page and you can see it moving, right? It's flexible. So if you think about the shocks on your car, they absorb impact. Your nails are going to do the same thing. So the reason people have pop-offs is because nail glue cements it to your nail. And when you hit it, it just has no give. The impact just pops it off. And it's probably going to take layers of your nail bed with it and damage it. And it's going to hurt, right? So this flexible adhesive allows you to hit it on things like upside down. I can 14 days later take it and open a can of soda with just the nail bed. I could do it right now, but I already opened it. And they won't pop off because they move with your natural nail. They're not just cemented down, but you're going to feel the wiggle for at least 48 hours. Just continue to press it down. You don't have to do this. They're going to be fine. But just remember that for 48 hours, it's really working on that bond. So just press it down as many times as you can think of. And then it's going to be on there, right? And what's also cool about these, I feel like I put that on crooked. You could still, because of that flexible bond, you can still put it in place because I feel like that one was crooked and push it down again. And for me personally, I don't like long nails. I love this set, but I don't like long nails. So I am going to take my scissors and cut these and file them down. I'm not going to do it yet because I want to take my nail fee. I need to take a picture of my hand for my customers. And then I'm going to go back and I'm probably going to cut these down to this length and file them. But I will show you, I did it on a set that I'm not going to use because it's too small. I cut it down and I filed that down because somebody had asked. So this is number 10. I know that number 10 is never going to fit me. So I'm going to take a number 10, and after you have it on your nail, you can literally cut it and it's not going to chip. You can use clippers as well. We have scissors on our website that are really good for this part. But also you can use clippers. And then once you have it cut down to the size you want, you can literally file it. and shape it to whatever shape and length that you want. It's pretty great, and they're not going to chip. So again, you would normally do this while it's on your nail. I'm not doing that yet because I need to get my picture for my customers first. And then I'm going to cut them down and file them to the shorter length. But that's all you do. So you can like customize your look for the press-ons. If you like it, but you don't like the length, you can still use all the press-ons and just make them fit your style and your preferences. That's it. No chips. And then you have a much shorter nail if that's what you want. Because I'm already like scratching myself and it's driving me crazy. So this is on there good already. Like you can feel if I'm lifting it up, it is on there. Um, that's it. That's all I can think to tell you for the press-ons. And again, if I had, it looks like I might have a little bit of glue sticking out past my nail. I'm going to give it a couple hours and then I'm just going to stick like, I usually just stick my nails under there and peel it out. Or if I don't want to like damage my nails, I'll just take like, oh, where is my wooden cuticle stick? Where is it? Where's my cuticle stick? If you have a cuticle stick, I can never find, oh, there it is. Your cuticle stick that comes in your package, you take this side and you can just stick it under there and it will just peel right out. So you can either do that, you can leave the perforated strip on there from the protective strip on there to cover that, but a lot of people get annoyed with that, so they just take it off and just peel it out. I've also seen people, if they have like a top coat, like a clear top coat, they just paint the underside of it to cover up that adhesive. It's kind of a pain, but it's worth it because this adhesive is so good. So you're going to feel that wiggle for 48 hours, but just know it's because it's keeping it from popping off your nails. And it's also keeping it, you'll notice if you have these on for a long time, you won't have grow out at your cuticles, and it's because of the adhesive. It makes it hug your cuticle. Somehow when it grows, it stays up at your cuticle, and you're going to think I'm crazy, but it's true. It's going to stay up at your cuticle. And you'll start to notice if you have the short ones on, your nail growth is coming out down here because this is staying up at your cuticle because of that adhesive bond. It's staying flexible. It's able to stay up by your cuticle, and then it's just going to rebond itself. And if it feels loose, which it won't, but if for whatever reason it feels loose, your warmth is going to activate the adhesive again. So just use your hand to give it warmth and press down on your cuticle, and it's going to rebond. Isn't it crazy? I love this adhesive. And there's one other thing I was going to tell you about the adhesive, about the press-ons, but I totally lost my train of thought. I really want to remember. The grow out, the flexibility. Gosh, what was I gonna say? I'm so mad. I feel like it had to do with like hitting it on stuff. Darn it, I'm not gonna get it. I'm so sorry. I'm so bummed. I'm gonna remember right when I hit stop. Um, but it was like important. Dang it, I'm so mad right now. Ugh. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna get off. Thanks for watching. I hope that you give these a try. They're a lot of fun. They're gonna stay on for up to 10 days, probably longer. And it's really bothering me that I can't think of that one last thing I was going to tell you. We also have kid ones. We have kid press-ons that come in this little cute, I already got into these. My daughter's wearing these right now and they're so small and they have this little tab on it and you just peel it off and stick it to her. You got to prep her to little cuticles too. And then you stick it on and you hold it and she's wearing them right now and she absolutely loves them. So, we have kid ones. We have pedicure press-ons. We have pedicure LED gels too, but the pedicure press-ons are so easy to apply. So if you're in a pinch, all our press-ons are going to be super easy to apply. Like so easy, just done in 10 minutes. Your whole hand, you're just done in 10 minutes. And then if you're like, oh my gosh, it's date night, I don't have time to sit down and do my nails, you can do your nails in 10 minutes and they're going to look so good. And they're going to protect your nails. These are all non-damaging. So when you remove them with our easy remover, you're going to take all that adhesive off without damaging your nail at all. So if you're ready to break up with the salon, but have beautiful salon quality press-ons, please let me know. Or check out the website, howpolish.com, how with an E, shop Kleo. You are able to heal your nails with and also allow them to grow. And I think that we should start that now. Let's just start healing your nail beds because the salon is definitely causing a lot of damage to your wallet and to your nail beds. So these are really great. I still never thought about, oh, I was trying to stall so I could think of that last thing I was going to say. It was like super important. But if you are applying these and they're snagging your hair or there's something wrong, there's a pop off or something, you should not be having those problems. So if you are, then we need to figure out what went wrong during the application. So just message me. If you ordered and they are not working for you, please message me and I can either get you, I can take care of you if they don't fit you. But if they're snagging your hair or something, that's just an application issue. So we can work on sizing your cuticle prep. We're going to get it down. Okay. So message me and let's work together after you watch this. Hopefully you get all the tips that you need. Um, but aren't they very pretty? I love this one because it comes with like accent nails. So anyway, all right. Thanks for watching. And I am sorry I never figured out what that last thing is that I was going to say, but okay. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.